Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today I'm going to tell you why you should buy an Audi RS4 right now. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're already a subscriber, hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We post 3 videos a week every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern. Like and share this video so our channel can grow, and leave your thoughts below in the comments on the Audi RS4. I drove one of these when they first came out in 2007. At that time, I owned a 2005 Nogaro Blue Audi S4 with a 6-speed manual 4.2-liter V8, and that was my daily driver commercial real estate car, and it was an awesome car. Drove a friend who bought a brand new RS4 in model year 2007, and couldn't believe the difference. Here you have a red line, over 8,000 RPM, 420 horsepower, 317 foot-pounds of torque. My S4 was probably 0 to 60 in about 5.3 seconds. The RS4 had a 0 to 60, according to Car and Driver, of 4.6 seconds, a 13.2 second quarter mile at 109 miles per hour. Now, brand new, these were expensive cars. They stickered base price was about 70 grand. Most of them went out the door for about 80 grand. So what's so special about it? Well, it's powered by a 4.2-liter V8, and this engine kind of made its way, a version of this, into the V8 Audi R8. So it's a very high revving engine, and they're really a blast to drive. It's a beautiful car. Comes in a lot of great colors like you see here. If you want blue or yellow, that's going to cost you extra. Then gray, black, Suzuka silver is actually one of the rarest colors. What are the downsides to the car? Well, like any high performance V8 car, this to me competed with the E92, E90 M3, which came out in model year 2008. Now the RS4, unlike the M3, was only sold here 2 model years, 07, 08. It was a great car, a little more of a GT car. It probably wouldn't be a car, if I had to track one of the two cars, I would take the E90 M3 that I owned, but a lot more power than the 46 M3 that I have. And it was more of a GT car. So this is definitely your all-around, all-weather daily driver. Now, downsides of using it as a daily driver, it's going to be expensive to maintain. We'll do a separate video on issues you could encounter with the RS4, but you're going to need some money to keep this car on the road. Gas mileage, of course, because of the V8, is 14 city, 21 highway. Anytime I've driven an RS4, I probably only got around 14 or 15 miles per hour. At the end of this video, we actually did a review of a subscriber's car who basically had an S4 wagon and turned it into an RS4 with RS4 body panels, engine. I'm going to link that at the end of this video, so you're going to watch this all the way through so you can watch that video. And that was probably the most fun car I've ever driven. Now, weight distribution, typical Audi, unfortunately, with the engine all the way up front. 58% of the weight is in the front, or roughly 42% in the rear. It is a heavier car, definitely heavier than the M3 equivalents, with just under 4,000 pounds. According to my old Car and Driver magazine, it weighs 3,957 pounds. But today, values. They're about $30,000, give or take. You used to be able to get a $40,000 or $50,000 mile car for $30,000. Now cars with over 100,000 miles, one sold with 144,000 miles, sold for like 19,000. So now you're getting higher mileage cars for that 30,000 mile price point. Remember, these were roughly $80,000 cars when they're new, so you're going to have $80,000 maintenance costs. Tires, brakes are very expensive on these cars, and a whole host of issues you could have, especially with a higher mileage one. But buy the best one you can for 30 grand. That's what I would recommend you starting, and still having maybe 4 or 5 grand left over to make it right. And I think this will easily be a $40,000 or $50,000 car in the future. So you will shovel a lot of money into it, but the driving experience that you'll have is going to be awesome. And it's one of the few cars I think you can buy today that's actually going to go up in value. So you should be able to drive this car for free, even if you put 2 grand into it a year, keep it for a couple of years, sell it for 40,000 after buying it for 30. You're still going to be in the money, and essentially had an RS4, a modern classic, let's call it, for free. So again, I think it's more of a GT car than, say, the E92 M3. It's definitely got more power than the 333 horsepower versus 420 than an E46 M3. Now the E92 M3 had 414, so they're pretty much on equal footing there. The E92 M3 weighs a little less, so it has a slightly lower 0 to 60 time of about 4.3 seconds that I see here from my old car magazines. And what's great about this car is the engine. What's also great about this car, which the E92, E46 can't say, is it only came with a manual transmission. So you don't just pick your color, condition, interior color. You don't have to worry whether it's an automatic or a stick, or the ad online says it's a stick. When you look at it, it's an automatic. They only came with a manual transmission. So here you go, 3-pedal lovers like myself, you have it. Put a nice exhaust on this car and it just sounds amazing. All right, guys, leave your comments below what your thoughts are of the RS4. Are they going to hold their value? Are they going to go up in value? Or are they going to tank in value? What do you think about maintenance costs maintaining these cars? And would you buy one? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Now watch that S4 wagon conversion RS4 video that I'm linking right here at the end. Thank you.